What's up, guys? So, as I've prefaced in many videos before, you might hear some crying in the background. Aspen is pretty cranky right now, but I'm going to move forward with this video because it's been a long time coming, and finally it's here. So let me just get my lucky Pokeball. Okay, so Silver Tempest. This bad boy right here, all right? Everybody wants this guy right here, Lugia, the alt art V Lugia, or the Shadow Lugia. Pretty badass. Definitely should check it out if you don't have one and you're interested in the set. But without further ado, I bought mine as a single because I typically do that. I decided I was not going to make this like a mystery mail day because honestly this card is way too hyped to be a mystery mail day card. So let's go ahead and get into it. Shout out my boy Dylan. Doesn't seem like there's a business name on there. Maybe there's an invoice inside. It feels like the card's in here, so I'm gonna go from the bottom. Either way, it's always risky when you're sending a single card. Now, my one thing, I have one critique right off the bat, which is that this is a very expensive card, and I have gotten alternate arts in the mail before that were bent. I actually have a video on my channel where USPS destroyed my alternate art Rayquaza VMAX, and I was furious. And you can tell in that video I was furious. Now, I begged them, please put this between some cardboard. Please, wrap some bubble, but, I get it. They wanted to save money on shipping. They could have definitely gone the extra mile, knowing it was going to go on a channel, knowing how hype I think this card is, but, whatever. If it was probably, I don't know who sold it to me, but if it was a young kid, it was probably like, bro, this is the cheapest shipping I could possibly get. Okay. So it looks like there might be some extra cards in here, or these are just cards to protect it, which I appreciate that. I guess that's cardboard, but either way, the card looks undamaged in any way. It looks like it got through the mail perfectly. So without further ado, oh yeah, and it's there. It's there. Oh, baby. I don't think these mean anything. No, these are just like dividers. Oh my goodness gracious. Look at that terrible centering. Good Lord, that centering is so bad. What makes matters worse. So we have our beautiful Shadow Lugia, our Lugia V alt art. Beautiful, really a nice card. Definitely the best card. We've got the external lighting on tonight, so that's why this card is really shining up nicely for the camera. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and take this out. Oh, I'm so nervous doing this right now. Oh, I just want to actually get a good view for what the centering is actually like. And let's check the back here. Okay, card is without a doubt mint. It's mint. It hasn't been played, nothing weird there. I paid $165 for this card, so I'm really, really happy right now that it's mint. Is it off center? Absolutely. So you got chunky border here, chunky border here, thin border here, thin border here. So yeah, it's a little bit chunky on this side. I guess it's right side heavy. Well, I guess it's left side heavy, like the post selling it said, because the card is going more to the left. But either way, I really don't care too much about the centering in that respect. I'm just looking over the card, making sure there's no dents or dings. So when it was inside of this top loader, it was crooked. So I was like, the centering looked even worse than I thought it was previously. But guys, the centering is it's off center. But for $165, I was really happy to get this card. I may look for a better centered version, but for now, this crosses this card off my list. I have all the alternate art cards that I want so far. I really want the Tyranitar, which I was hoping I would pull out of this Battle Styles pack last night, but it didn't work out. Either way, if we hit 500 subscribers tonight, you best believe I will be getting back on to make another video opening up a pack and celebrating 500 subscribers. Super psyched about it. I really wanted to go to the store today and get a bunch of Silver Tempest packs just for fun and to look into the set. But like, I feel so good about the fact that I bought 12 booster boxes, 6 booster boxes from a hobby shop that I'm supporting, and Dead Elf Collectibles. If you're in Charlotte, North Carolina, check them out. They're great. And then a case off of Simply Unlucky. I decided to keep all of that product sealed and to go with spending another amount of money, which 165, no one was taking 165 a week or 2 weeks ago. So I know the price has come down substantially. I think now you can get this card for probably 130, 140 maybe even. Someone did comment that they got theirs for 130, which I think sounds about right, especially if it's locally for cash. But yeah, I just wanted to talk about this card and really get it up close to you guys while I'm talking in the video. I'm hoping with the new phone and everything, it really captures how beautiful this card is. I mean, it's just outstanding. You know, you've got your man on a boat here, and Lugia is flying over, and there's like a typhoon and like a tidal wave, and it's fucking sick. God, this card is badass. This card is so badass. And I don't see how you could watch this video and not want this card after. I mean, it doesn't even do it justice. This card is so much nicer in person. And to have this card in my collection now, like, there's no way modern Pokemon is dead. Like, there's no fucking way. This card is out of control. And not only is it out of control awesome, but it's just the detail is so intricate and the colors are fantastic. And pretty much that was my whole reason for like getting knee deep into Silver Tempest. And I'll probably buy another case of Silver Tempest, because if this is the chase card, this set is never going to die out. Like, people are always going to want Silver Tempest. In my opinion, I think it's a great buy and hold. As well as just, this looks like a fun ass set to tear apart. So really, after last night, after opening the one Battle Styles pack, I was really like, damn, I low-key miss opening up cards. It was just that, like, I opened a Celebrations ETB on the channel, and that was the first ETB I opened, I think, on the channel. And we got the Charizard, and I was like, whoa, and people online were saying it wasn't that easy to pull the Charizard from the Celebrations ETB. So I felt pretty special, and then I was like, maybe I'm the one. Maybe I'm the one to catch them all. That was so bad. I apologize. But seriously, I mean, gotta catch them all. In the video that I'm uploading currently, I was talking about how, are you in the hobby if you're collecting, or do you have to be playing the TCG? And like, if the hobby, if Pokemon's slogan is gotta catch them all, I mean, kind of makes you feel like you're more of a collector than a player. You know, I know that probably refers to the Game Boy games and catching the Pokemon, but like, gotta get all the cards? Come on, man. That's definitely a part of the hobby. Anyways, man, really don't like doing this. I'm going to leave that kid a stellar rating, or man, I don't really know who I bought the card from still, so, but I will leave them a stellar feedback rating, because this is exactly what I wanted. It's perfectly mint, the centering is off, who cares, this card is gorgeous. This card is absolutely beautiful, guys. Like, I'm seeing more of it in the camera than I am even in person. I'm like looking at different features while looking in the camera with you guys. I have it on the selfie cam, so I see myself and I see the card. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Gosh, man, guys. So, yep, you heard it from me. Got mine mint for 165, which means the price, you'll probably be able to get it lower, because every time I think I get a deal, I know there's a better deal somewhere else waiting. I need to get this in a magnetic case ASAP. Really don't even want to put it in this, but I'm going to leave the slip out so I can pull it back out. I just want an extra layer of protection while I put this card down. So this, in my opinion, this is what you want. If you're not playing the TCG and you don't need the cards to build decks, then buying a sealed product and just buying the chase card you want, and then it's a win-win. You've got this dope sealed product that, you know, you can open later and you could get another Lugia, but you cross the Lugia off your list. Now, 165 is still pretty high. You could get a booster box and a couple sleeves for that price. But if I got it at 120, that's a booster box plus tax pretty much. So if I could get this card for 120, it would be totally worth it to just buy this card. This is going to go up more in value as a single over the years, in my opinion, than anything else that you open in here. But I also think that the booster box sealed is going to be worth a lot more than this single card down the road. But anyways, that's a wrap. We got to talk about Silver Tempest. Honestly, I need to put Silver Tempest somewhere on this shelving. Especially, I need to just have like the current set on the shelf for when I do videos. It's kind of like relevant, but it's already filled up with vintage booster boxes and shit. So there's really like no room for anything. Anyways, peace out, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video. We got our Lugia. It's in great condition. This is the kind of stuff that I'm talking about. This is the kind of stuff that I'm saying, like, as a collector, what we're not being told is, like, just buy a shitload of product sealed. Keep it sealed. If you don't need the decks of cards, if you don't need to build a deck, if you're not playing in tournaments, even better. You don't need to open that product. You probably don't need most of the cards that are in there. You can just buy the single card. I know the single card is expensive, but at the end of the day, it's more of a gamble trying to open box after box to get that card. Somebody in the comments said they opened 8 booster boxes to pull that card. That is wild to me, because I was under the assumption that like 3 boxes could get the trick done. So, and there's so many Lugia alt arts online right now. There's so many. So it's like, this supply is going to run out eventually. I would go ahead and get the Lugia before it goes up in price, because the booster boxes are going to be slower. I think they will go up more in the long run, but I think in the short run, the booster boxes are going to go up slower. You'll have time to buy sealed booster boxes, but the Lugia V alt arts, those are going to get more scarce quickly. And I also think if you're going to build a deck, you might have 3 or 4 of those in your deck. I don't know what the constraints are for the modern Pokemon TCG, but, you know, I know that you'd probably want a triple of the best card in your deck. I don't know how playable Lugia V is, and that's another thing. You know, maybe I'm not technically in the hobby if I'm not playing the TCG on Modern, so it makes it interesting for me, because now I'm like, maybe instead of playing Call of Duty, I'll play online cards with people and see if I can whoop some ass online playing the TCG. Also, I'm very tempted to get Scarlet and Violet on the DS. I just feel like that's going to be time consuming, and I would rather put my time towards making videos and talking about the collectibles and investment aspect of this hobby, and then stuff that I'm going after. And like, y'all miss the fun days. Honestly, anybody who's in this channel now, I used to tear open so many packs. I used to be buying vintage product left and right, showing you guys what I bought, showing you what I sold. It's really slowed down, and that's funny because I'm getting more subscribers now, not showing the things that I've purchased or sold. I really think I just need to address the community more so, and I'll get more of that feedback and more of the dialogue that I want to spark. Like, straight up, in the comments, let me know what you think about this guy. What do you guys think about the Lugia V? Is it hype? Is it dope? Is it overrated? Is it underrated? Do you think that the price should go down even more? Do you think that 165 was a good price that I paid, or did I overpay? And what did you buy this card? If you already bought this card for a higher price, let us know in the comments. I'm definitely interested to see everybody's opinion on this card and what they paid. And yeah, that's a wrap, guys. We got Crown Zenith coming soon, so we're getting a little bit of a breather before they bombard us with the next set. And that's a whole other video. I gotta write all these video ideas in my notes now, because now I'm like, yo, there's so many new ideas that I have for videos. But it's good to write all this stuff down. I may even buy a journal, but for the most part, if you guys leave comments, you're helping me grow this channel in essence, because I seriously look and respond to every single comment on there. I try to, at least. Like, there's a prompt that's like, oh, thanks. Thank you so much. There's like little prompts that basically make it auto comment for you, and it will allow you to respond to people without actually taking the time to respond to people. And I actually do my own messages and comments back to people. So like, I really care what people are saying, and and that also gives me ideas for what I want to do for the next video. Like, someone said, I was talking about, you know, should you invest in Pokemon? And someone was like, you're sleeping on celebrations, 25th anniversary celebrations. And I thought to myself, they're absolutely right. I'm not sleeping on it. I have like 11, 12 of those ETBs. I have 2 sealed UPC boxes for the original Celebrations 25th anniversary UPC. Not the Arceus one that just came out, or the UPC with the Charizard, even though that's a great investment too. But I love Celebrations, so I want to do another video based on that person's comment about Celebrations and why Celebrations is such a sick little mini expansion in the Sword and Shield era, and why I think you should be buying Celebrations now. Anyways, that's a whole other video. We're 15 minutes in, so I'll be able to upload it pretty quick. And if we pass 500 subscribers tonight, I will be doing a video opening up, let's call it 2 packs. Let's call it 2 packs. I will open up 2 of my packs that I've been sitting on, which is a problem because I wanted to fill these displays and then not touch them. But maybe I'll pull them out of a box in my closet. 2 sleeves if we pass 500 subscribers tonight. Y'all, we gained like 70-something subscribers last night, 80-something, over 100 last night. So I'm pretty sure that we can break 500 tonight and get 20 or so subscribers. And if you guys are a part of that subscriber base that gets us to 500, thank you, rock on. And guys, thank you for watching my videos. Peace out.